scrap with me?
Today, I plan on turning this blank page that now has marker bleeding through from the other side into a beautiful creation. This week, we'll be focusing on books and what we can do with books. Just one of the options, of course. After seeing a lot of your living scrapbooks, I realized I don't have my own book section. With that being said, I've been inspired.
I hope to turn one of these pages into a page in my journal. So,
yep, here we are. We're at home with the book I purchased for $1.50. I think it was like $1.62 after tax. But this book is from 1927. Like, what? So cool. The real storybook. You don't got no stories unless you got the real storybook. I'm so excited to use this, especially because it's pretty much the exact same size as my journal. Let me show ya. So how cool is that? So that means I could only use one page or one kind of storybook. And they all have like these little pictures and stuff I thought would be neat to use in the future too. And $1.50 for this vintage vibe, and like there's already a bunch of pages torn out of it and stuff, so it's like no harm, you know? I'm really excited. So let's do it. Scrap with me. So this is the one I bought today. How cool. Like, honestly, I'll probably make that into a sticker for the front of my own journal. How cool would that be? So obviously the first part of this process was picking a page. I had hundreds of options, and I ended up, ironically, going with the first story. My name is Jacqueline, and then just crossing out this, how Jack found fortune. That might be cool. And then black it out. Oh, and then I could take this. Why don't I do that? Here we go. Oh boy. There we go. Nice. Alright, we'll put this aside for future projects. You don't necessarily have to go with black Sharpie here. You could also go for something silver or green or orange or blue. But because the theme of my journal so far has been really dark, I think I'm gonna go with this just to keep it safe. So here we go. I'm gonna start off with how Jack, because remember, I'm Jack. There we go. I just not really putting much thought into this. Now it's time to redact. This idea is also referred to as blackout poetry. I ended up creating my own story and it evolved as I went on, but definitely recommend reading the page ahead of time. So after quickly reading this, he basically just keeps repeating, I'm going out into the world to seek my fortune. So I am just going to have that appear several times and black out everything else. Redact. 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 I'm going to finish. Done. So the final story goes like this. How Jack found fortune. Jack being me. Me. Where are you going, Jack? I am going out into the world to seek my fortune. Where are you going, Jack? I am going out into the world to seek my fortune. Where are you going, Jack? I am going out into the world to seek my fortune. May I come along with you? Yes, said Jack, glad to have company. The more, the merrier. Ain't that the truth with this living scrapbook? So now we will put this page onto this book page I've been waiting for. So it is right on the side of my cancel page that you are all familiar with. And let's see how this fits. So it's obviously a little bit bigger than the notebook itself. I am planning on like kind of logging over here, and maybe I'll put like grid paper in the black spots. I think that'd be cool. And then honestly, if I just kind of, I was gonna make a sticker out of this, but this could be like just like the title page, you know? But, let's see. It just makes it on here. Alright, well, I could use this other stuff, like the edges, you know? Alright, let's just tear. Let's just tear. Here we go. Get a close up of this tearing action. Oh boy. Yes. The real storybook is right here in this living scrapbook. Alright, so now we have a little bit on the edge. Just gonna, this paper's so soft, so it's tearing so easily. I mean, it is from 1927. Here I am ruining a piece of history. Don't come for me. It's for the living scrapbook. It'll live forever. I plan on keeping all of these little bits and scraps. Any glue stick will do. I get mine in a 3-pack from the dollar store. Can't recommend it enough. Graph paper is also from the dollar store, and you can use it for so many different things. Your trackers, your logs, just kind of decor. I kept it really low maintenance and used my fingers as scissors. 2 blocks worth. We don't need this whole length, but get that, and then go down. Cool. And let's go like this. Awesome. Not only is this a really awesome art project, it's also going to be a really great tracker that I'm going to use throughout the entire 2021. Here I'm just transferring the one book I'm reading right now. Now, the last thing to do would be to log that this is on page 18, which previous Jacqueline has already kindly done for me. As you can see here on my contents page, I have reading log. And it actually, my pen died halfway through it, so I changed pens in between, but whatever, what can you do? So, yeah, that was fun. Alright, well, I hope you all enjoyed that little scrap with me session. I hope to do a couple of different versions of these in the next coming weeks and months. I got a couple ideas down my sleeve, so. If you're creating your own living scrapbook, which odds are you are if you're watching this video, please share it with me. Share it with us. I started a community page at Living Scrapbook on Instagram where I plan to share all of your living scrapbooks. It's the best source for ideas and inspiration, especially when we all hit those creative roadblocks. So yeah, live life scrapping, living scrapbook. I'm Curly-Headed Red, aka Jacqueline, and I'll see you next time. Be well.